Let's get something straight from the beginning. Men chase, boys chase, but legends, they walk away. They don't chase what doesn't value them. They don't beg for attention. They don't dance for validation. And when a man finally stops, running after a woman, something unexpected happens, something she never saw coming. Her entire reality begins to shift, because it's not just about you leaving her life. It's about you removing the fuel that powered her ego. Your attention, your affection, your effort, it all fed a narrative in her mind. I'm desirable. I'm in control. He'll always want me. But the moment you disconnect, the moment you stop proving your worth, the illusion collapses. Phase 1. Shock and denial. At first, she acts like it's nothing. She posts a selfie, laughs a little, louder on her stories, maybe even flirts with another guy in front of you. But inside, she's rattled. Because most men come crawling back. They get desperate, they get emotional, they text, "I miss you" at 2 a.m. But not this time. Not you. You've gone cold. No calls, no texts, no checking her stories, no likes on her posts. Radio silence. And in that silence, she starts to panic. Because for the first time in a long time, she's not in control, so she tests the waters. A "Hey stranger" text, a random like on your post, a subtle appearance in your social media bubble. But here's the dangerous part. For her, she's waiting for your reaction. She checks her phone every few minutes, hoping, praying for that one notification from you. Because if you respond, she wins. She knows you were just pretending. But if you don't, if you keep walking, her world cracks, because suddenly she's not the one being chased. She's the one who got left behind. Phase 2. Self-doubt and reflection. At this point, she tells herself lies to protect her ego. He's just trying to make me jealous. He'll come back, they always do. But as the days pass and there's still nothing from you, those lies start breaking down. And for the first time in her life, she experiences something most women aren't built to handle. Rejection. Understand this. Most women go their whole lives being pursued. They're used to being desired. They don't get ghosted. They ghost. They don't get ignored. They get attention on demand. But when a man truly walks away, when he refuses to feed her ego anymore, she's forced to face a terrifying question. Maybe I wasn't as special as I thought. That thought destroys her. She starts spending more time in the mirror. She starts comparing herself to other women. She starts wondering if you've moved on. She starts feeling what she used to make others feel, uncertainty. And from uncertainty comes jealousy. She checks your page. She checks who's liking your photos. She reads the comments. She sees a new girl in your story. And suddenly she's the one spiraling. Why? Because now she's chasing. And it's killing her ego. But she'll never show it. She'll pretend like she's happy, that she's moved on. But inside, she's screaming. Phase 3. Rationalization and rebound. Now comes the self-preservation phase. Her mind begins to rewrite history to protect her pride. He was too clingy. He was obsessed with me. I was never really into him. She lies to her friends. She lies to herself. Not because it's the truth, but because the truth is unbearable. The truth is, she lost a man who wouldn't play her game. A man who had power. A man who walked away. She can't handle the silence, so what does she do? She jumps into a rebound. But not because she's over you. Not because she's ready to love again. She does it because she can't stand being alone with her thoughts. She finds a guy who will shower her with compliments, text her every hour, do anything just to be near her. She doesn't love him. She doesn't even respect him. He's not a man. He's a bandage for the wound she refuses to clean. And here's the irony. The more he chases her, the more she despises him. Because deep down she knows, women never respect men they can control. The final realization, eventually, the excitement wears off. She gets bored. The new guy becomes predictable. She starts pulling away. She starts texting other men, she starts going out more, and one day, he wakes up to find that she's already emotionally gone. And guess who she starts thinking about? You, the man who didn't beg, the man who didn't fold, the man who walked away and never looked back. Because now she realizes she traded power for comfort. She downgraded from a challenge to a doormat. She gave up something rare. And now, she'll never get it back. And you're already gone. You're building your empire. You're focused on your purpose. You're not stuck in the past. You're defining your future. The ultimate lesson. Most men never learn this. They chase, they beg, they settle, and they lose themselves. But the men who walk away, the men who value themselves, the men who say, I am the prize and live it, they become the only men women ever truly respect. Because here's the truth. Most men are afraid to accept. Women don't love men they can control. They respect the men who can walk away. Once you understand this truth, once you embrace your worth, you become unstoppable. If you've made it to the end of this message, drop a comment below. I am unstoppable. Say it, own it, live it. And if you want this truth to reach more men who need it, hit that subscribe button. Together, we'll break this cycle. Together we rise. Be the man who walks away. Be the man who controls his destiny. Be the man who doesn't need her because you already found yourself. And once you become that man, you never lose again.